Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another one of our weekly Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 3 discussion videos. Today we're here to talk all about Episode 5. Before we get into it though, let's try to see if we can get this video to like 100 likes before the end of the day. I feel like you guys can pull that off, so let's see if we can. But with that said, go ahead and throw this video in another tab, get yourself nice, warm, and cozy, and let's talk about Episode 5. Before we do though, just want to give you a quick warning to maybe lower the volume. Lowering the volume would be a good idea. Do what the episode said. Lower the volume for a second because this episode was pure heat! Fire! Fire! Flames! Flames! I was losing my mind! This episode was, perfection! This episode butters it up right! This episode was everything that I could have wanted from a musical episode. I also noticed just now that the audio visualizer is a little off-center. It's going to bug me, so I'm going to move it over a little bit. It's still not quite right. But don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about that right now. The main thing that we got to talk about, the crux of this episode is pure heat, straight fire, flames out the side of my face, and my eyeballs shooting on fire. My eardrums were blessed with the absolute greatness that was MC Miyuki, alright? And MC Chika Dance, Fujiwara, right? Like, just flames. Non-fiction, first we get non-fantasy in Heroines Run the Show, and then we get non-fiction in Kaguya-sama. This season of anime is like blessing us not only with some dope rom-coms, but with some legendary top-tier musical performances that I was not aware that I needed. My non-fiction. God, I'm gonna listen to that again. Like, I'm gonna listen to that on a loop. That was wild. I'm gonna show Stella this, even though Stella's not caught up on Love is War. I'm gonna show her the ED, because I was like, that was flames! Because I saw people talking about this episode, right? I saw people saying, like, that episode was crazy, that episode was hype, that episode, blah, 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 right? Like, but I was not prepped for what I was walking into. This episode was... oh, it was so good. This episode was bleeping great, to quote Chika. Chika swore up a storm. And it's funny, because, like, so they were generally bleeping it, but there's one point during the Herthaka rap, right? Where Shirogane's like, you can't blah, 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 right? Like, trying to get, like, Hayasaka to break out of her shell, right? Like, blah, 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 blah. Fuck it. And he just says it. And they don't bleep it because it like, echoes. So it's like, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I was like, yeah! Like, let's go! My boy Shirogane out here. My boy Shirogane, like, leveled up fast, right? Like, and see, Shirogane and Chika, I want an album. I want an album. I need that album. I need it in my life. I need to hear more of the dulcet tones that is Shirogane and Chika, because I was blown. That blew my hair back. I was not prepped for the show to just become like a musical episode, but not just any kind of musical episode, my friends. No. We had a straight up rap battle. Like, it was crazy. Friggin', I have to give credit to friggin', I have to give credit to not Haruka Fukara, to Konomi Kohara and to Makoto Furukawa, because as Chika and Shirogane respectively, they absolutely crushed it. Holy shit, I did not expect them to just wreck shop like that. Like, we were listening to Hatsuharu Soma just, like, absolutely dropping bars on us, you know? Like, I wasn't prepped for that, you know? That's not what I was expecting to walk into today, and yet there it was. And I gotta give my girl Konomi Kohara credit, because it's funny, right? Because she might be one of my favorite seiyuu that I see the least of. I don't really see her in a lot of things, right? I know she's Mona in Genshin, but I don't really, and I know she's Roxy in Mushoku, but I didn't really like Mushoku, so I didn't even really, like, get to know Roxy like that. So I don't know if she's like prominently in the show or anything. So all I really know Kohara for is Chika, but she's so great that I'm like, yep, that's enough for me to know that she's wonderful and great and spectacular because she's got bars. But also Makoto Furukawa as Shirogane. Like, again, we know him for Hatsuharu, we know him for Benimaru from Slime, like Taiju from Dr. Stone, of course Sherlock from Moriarty, friggin' Kindaichi from Haikyuu. Like, he's been in a bunch of stuff. So and he's friggin' Saitama. So, like, you know, we know him for Shorter from Banana Fish. The dude's been in a mountain of things, right? Amongst many, 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 many other things, I'm sure. But, like, that's what I know him for. And bars. Just straight heat. Unnaturally good bars. Like, I was like, yes. And it's funny because, like, I was literally talking about I was talking with my partner Stella the other day about how we should watch Hypnosis Mike, because I do think that Hypnosis Mike has like moments where there's bars, right? Like moments where there is bars and there is skill. It also is like kind of a funny show, and in like kind of like its ridiculousness. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just get her caught up on Kaguya, because there's enough rap in this one episode that's just like jam-packed with straight flames that it might equate. Like, and the fact that Chika starts the episode thinking like, I thought rapping was just adding yo to the end of things, which is funny because like we saw Chika like trying to rap before, where it's true she did just add the word yo to the end of sentences, right? And that's she thought she was rapping that whole time. And I've seen fan art of Chika like decked out in like cool outfits, like cool sort of like rapper outfits. So I assumed that Chika was a fan of rap the whole time. Not really. That's fine. Chika knows about as much about rap as I do. I'm not an expert rapper. I think the last rap album I listened to was like, I don't know, like something from Childish Gambino. I think was the last. I think. And, like, I don't even remember what the last thing he put out. I don't even remember what the album was called, but I think that was the last one. I am lacking in knowledge about as much as Chika was at the beginning of the episode, but by the end, she is a skilled master of the art of rap, of the art of rhyme. She's got the rhythm and the rhyme. And so does Shirogane now, and together they put these two elements together. They bring them together into greatness. Into straight bars, straight flames, you know? And again, I say that as a dude whose knowledge of rapping begins and ends with epic rap battles of history, and the occasional nerdcore. Although I don't really like nerdcore that much. That's no offense to people who do nerdcore. I'm thinking of Rustage, who is very good, and if I do listen to nerdcore, it's usually Rustage. It's just everything else with nerdcore. It's just weird to be rapping about being a Sylveon. I don't know. It's typically kind of strange, but nerdcore can be pretty fire. So occasionally I listen to some nerdcore and some epic rap battles of history, and I do listen to some rap on the sides. It just kind of depends. It's not my usual genre, so I feel like I knew about as much as Chika did at the beginning. So watching them go from like zero to heroes makes me go like, should I drop an album? Should I drop some bars? I will not do that. But I liked it because it ties this season together in a nice bow. Again, like this is kind of doing what season 2 did, where it's like all the skits feel random, but they are connecting. There's connective tissue that connects all the different random skits together. Like, this all started because Shirogane felt like he wasn't really great at rapping, and it bothered Hayasaka. We learned that Hayasaka just openly told Shirogane everything, which was a friggin' surprise. Like, that she's like, listen, I'm Hayasaka, and I do work for the Shirogane estate to kind of watch the people that, you know, Kaguya is interacting with, and like, I just, you know, it would be awkward if you hid from me, you know, it would make my job harder. So Shirogane like knows now, which is crazy. And okay, I've said this before, I will say it again, that the battle for best girl to me is an ever-present battle between Chika and Hayasaka, because I feel like everyone just agrees Hayasaka is best girl and Chika is also best girl, right? Like everyone just kind of agrees that it's between those two. And then you have Ino and Kaguya battling for second place, and even then they're also great, and we love Kaguya, we love Ino. Tsubame is also pretty great, as well as the friend with the glasses whose name I'm forgetting. This show has a lot of great characters, is what I'm trying to say. Also, Kei and I can't remember. I think Chika has a sister whose name is escaping me. Maki's also great. We like Maki as well. There's a lot of top tier characters in this show. A lot of top tiers, but yeah, it's an ever present battle. I think between Chika and Hayasaka for me. And Chika was in peak performance this week, but I think Hayasaka gets like a lot of great development, right? Where she finally just tells Kaguya like, "Don't talk to me like that," right? Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like when Kaguya was saying like, "Oh, she uses her characters and her job to hide because she's a coward and she's scared," I was like, Kaguya, with all due respect, my girl, you know you're one of my top tier best girls in all of anime, but please shut your fucking mouth. Like, that, I was so mad. I was like, Chika, please slap Kaguya, right? Because I was like, oh my god. And so when Hayasaka's finally like, don't talk to me like that, right? I was like, yes! Like, Hayasaka's like, do you think that I want to spend my whole life guarding you? I don't get a life. My life is making sure that you have a good one. I want some male friends. I want to go out and enjoy my high school years. We're in our second year and it's ending. I want to go out there and have some goddamn fun, right? And I was like, yes, Hayasaka, tell her, right? Because again, Kaguya got nervous, right? Because Hayasaka's like, ooh, I have a date with Shirogane, and she's like, again, top tier voice acting, Aoi Koga as Kaguya also just, again, the voice cast, I've said it before, I'll say it again, just top tier. But yeah, the sound that Kaguya makes, that like, sound, where she sounds like the Grudge girl, or is it the Ring girl? I think it's the Grudge girl. That was very funny. But yeah, it was, like, I get why Kaguya is upset. I understand that she is jealous of the fact that Hayasaka seemingly has all of Shirogane's attention the last few weeks. And even now we have Maki joining the fray, where Maki, in one of the sweetest moments of the whole show, is just like, these are my friends, right? And like grabs Ishigami and Shirogane. Ishigami now gets a new friend, by the way. That's pretty top tier. But like, because Ishigami can always use some more friends. My boy gaining a group of friends pretty quickly, so we always like to see a new one. But Maki, I'm not gonna lie, Maki as a character, I really enjoy her. I think she's very funny. I like her dynamic with Kaguya, calling her like auntie, and then saying like, these are my friends, right? So Kaguya not really liking the fact that Shirogane got a lot of like female friends as of late, but I think it's really funny. The whole episode is just, again, straight heat, right? And it's funny because Shirogane and Ishigami like feel really bad for Maki, because Maki's basically like, should have told the dude when I had the chance. Also, we learned his name is Tsubasa. I knew his name was Tsubasa because I looked it up, unaware of the fact that we were supposed to have just been calling him the boyfriend for like 3 seasons, which is very funny. But yeah, so I knew that, but I guess the show was I guess you only find that out in the manga like here, which is very funny. But Shirogane and Ishigami tell her like, you should have told him sooner. She's like, I know, but like, take my advice, don't be like me. If you have something you have to say to somebody, say it, right? And Shirogane and Ishigami are like, yeah, totally, right? Ishigami and Shirogane are just like, yeah. And they're thinking about how awkward it would be if the other, like, confessed to the person that they're interested in, and you see them both get mad at the thought. I don't know, I thought it was really funny. Also confirms that Ishigami is into Tsubame-chan. Sorry, not Tsubame-chan, Tsubame senpai, because I believe she is older than him. By like a year, so like, who cares? But like, very cute. I like it. It's cute. Yeah, I like the fact that Ishigami has like a girl that he's interested in. It's cute. I like it. And Shirogane being like, yeah, Kaguya, like as we know, right? But like, the fact that he's realizing like I should probably confess pretty soon, right? Like I think he's aware of the fact that what he's doing is goofy, like that him and Kaguya's whole like the game they're playing is likely not gonna end the greatest if they don't hurry up and like tell the other how they feel. But we still got a lot of season left, so that ain't happening anytime soon. But yeah, it was a great episode, super sweet, loved it. I love this show to pieces. And before we go, I just want to say one more time, bars, straight heat. I'm gonna go listen to nonfiction again. All right, outro. And that's gonna do it for today's discussion, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for listening. As always, I want to give a big thank you to the lovely people who help support us over on Patreon. And if you too would like to have your name scrolling past the screen, then be sure to check out that Patreon link in the description. And of course, a big thank you has to go to Asaki VT, Elizabeth Just Elizabeth, JCran23, Jeremy P, Matt87 Eagle, Shadow Creative, Shiorins, Stephen G, Stevie W, Trap Master, Trevor W, and Tristan G. Thank you all so much for your continued support. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Check me out over on Twitch, on Twitter, all the fun stuff. Links to everything are in the first link in the description. Thank you so much for watching / listening, and I will see you in the next one.